What's up, y'all? I'm Kiki Denard, and this is Cocktails and Conversations. And today I have Willie J. Peso, Waylon, and Devin from Claremont on the show. So, tell me, Willie.
Yes.
How did you come up with the name Giraffe Head?
So, like I said, Giraffe Head is a collaboration of Stone Like Willie and Heavyweight Heads.
But how did you come up with that name? Where did Giraffe Head the name?
The Giraffe Head name came about is because when you look at the Stone Like Willie giraffe, which is a giraffe whose head is always around the trees, we came with the Giraffe Head because we're normally near the top of the heads of the trees, and the cultivator was Heavyweight Head, so we just put it together and made a little collab so that we can always both have something being promoted when we pushing this Giraffe Head, because it's a collaboration. But the giraffe came about, it's just like my spirit animal. Stone Like Willie.
Okay.
That's just what I think of. When I think of myself, I think of myself as the giraffe.
You think of yourself as the giraffe?
As a giraffe, man. What do you think of yourself as?
It's sweet. Me? What do I think of myself as? All right, one year I was in the 6th grade, and it was Halloween. We had to dress up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my mom had this cow printed jacket. It was long. It wasn't cow printed. I would say Dalmatian color, but it was squares. It didn't look like a Dalmatian. And so I put it on, and I had my hair in this big dramatic ponytail, and I put a little makeup on because that was my first time. And everybody asked me what I was, and I told them that I was a drama queen. I don't like drama, hardcore drama, but I'm dramatic.
I got you.
And my spiritual animal would be a lion. I love the tigers. I love lions, tigers, leopard print, Black Panther, anything. I have a lot of leopard print. I take it. So that's my spirit animal. I would look at myself. If I was in the next life, I would hope that I would be a feline. You know, they hunt, they strong, they powerful, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
That's why
I got you. That's got you.
All right, Waylon, since we asking questions, what is your spiritual animal? He see himself as a giraffe. I'm a tiger.
I would say, a wolf thing for me, because it's a wolf move in packs. But when you see a wolf by itself, it belongs somewhere, but it can stand on its own anyway. No matter where, I'm good wherever, but when I'm moving the pack, I'm even better. So,
okay, that's strong, Devin.
Yeah, wolf too.
Oh man, I feel like, I don't know, maybe kind of like an eagle or something like that. You know what I mean?
Eagle,
I'm always kind of like he said with the alone thing. I feel like I'm always alone pretty much. If I go anywhere, I'm usually alone. I don't try to be in the mix of nothing else. You know what I mean? I don't be trying to be all in the mix.
Right, I was in Jackson my whole life. I don't know you.
Yeah.
That's a small little town. I don't.
Close to me then, I found out that last year you got siblings.
You got what?
Siblings.
Let me find.
Nigga, it's not just you.
For real. I just try to stay.
Man, well that's good. So I consider, because these are artists here, my show's based around artists. Do you consider what you do, cutting hair every day, a work of art?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Art, it takes a lot.
We talk. So I teach cutting hair too in East Lansing, and that's pretty much what we all say. We're not so much artists, pretty much artists or whatever.
Really?
Everybody's got a different aspect of how they look at it.
Do you think that cutting hair can be taught? Ain't it just something that's just in you? You think you could teach somebody?
Oh yeah, they with cutting hair. I tell them all, nobody is better than nobody at cutting hair, because everybody's got a different aspect of how they look. Everybody's got a different steps on how they do. And I've been cutting hair for 13 years, but there's still to this day where I still learning things or whatever. You never stop learning as a barber, pretty much.
Okay. All right, that's real. And any bumps in the road that you've been coming into? Any writer's block you've been getting lately? How have you been able to get over it?
See, it's kind of hard to say. Sometimes if I got writer's block, I'll go take a drive just to go. I'm looking for inspiration somewhere. So if I see somebody a lady walking down the street, she stole a car from Walmart, them is supposed to be in the parking lot. That inspired me because I feel like she needed that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I may incorporate that in a rhyme sometime soon.
You put me, when I listen to your music, you put me in mind of like a J. Cole. And I'm not trying to, when I compare y'all to these rappers, when I say that, like, I feel like, you put me in that category, it's the category of music and sound, I'm saying, that you're giving me. Not the look, not that you're this person. It's the sound of music, the vibe that they give me. When I hear a J. Cole track, it gives me a certain vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening to this, I'm vibing, I'm listening to this man not really be like gangster towards what he's saying, but he's speaking like I'm just a nigga that grew up in the hood. Like I don't gotta be a gangbanger or nothing. I grew up in the hood and I done seen what it's like to be without lights. I done seen niggas get murdered. I done seen this stuff, and he taking that and he rapping about it, and I like that vibe. So when I listen to your songs, it put me in that vibe. You know what I'm saying? And then like I see you taking it back, like doing intros. People do intros to their music sometimes, but is that like hurt? Y'all hear a lot of intros in songs nowadays and music that's up and coming out? Do people really do like a whole talk in the beginning of their songs, like a voicemail pop up?
Interludes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Depends on what music.
I haven't heard it in a while. I haven't heard nobody like introduced this album to me since. You know what? Drake did it when he came out with that one album. When he was talking about a lot of champagne was made during this album. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. He came out with one.
Nothing was the same.
You got a lot of music.
Yeah, he do a lot. So it's hard to catch up. But yeah, one of them albums he did do like an intro throughout the song and kept the album like themed. You know what I'm saying? I like music like that. I like when R. Kelly did the coming out, the closet stuff, all of that. Yes, I do. I love him. Robert, come get me.
Hey, I'm gonna say it like this.
It's like I with that shit he got going on, y'all.
R. Kelly didn't do that shit. Robert did that shit for sure. But they had nothing to do with R. Kelly did. Robert was on that.
He made some good music.
Man, how we gonna just
I got
to the garbage like that,
turn
y'all?
R. Kelly down when I'm driving. And, like, I don't know, like look at me crazy. It's like listening to R. Kelly was like having a Trump sticker.
Hey, that's messed up. How can we let go, of history? Like he made history. We sorry that he's sick. It's a lot of sick niggas making music, but I just want to know y'all how can we just forget about him?
They made a lot of history.
Listen, y'all, I'm saying how we gonna just let that just go? That's our upbringing. We grew up off of that. How we just gonna just forget about it?
I would have to have you at the grand opening.
I better be there. Yes.
With the cocktails and conversations.
Cocktails and conversations.
Lit.
All right. Well, you got a lot going on. So, Waylon, what's been cracking?
Nothing. Just pushing and promoting. My album came out June 28th.
Yes. And how is that doing?
It's doing pretty good without major attention. It's doing pretty good, like super local, independent.
So what are you doing to push yourself to be major,
All I can do is work. I mean, I'm working, I'm shaking hands with people who just met with me, that could turn
I
out.
was about to ask Willie, you got any advice for him on how to get his stuff how to push his stuff more to a brighter fan base?
Stay consistent. Always be open to meet somebody new every day. Every day is a new opportunity. So, yeah, whatever you're doing, just stay true to you. So that means if you an artist, when you leave from here, you go to your next destination, be an artist in whichever way you possibly can. Just let somebody know you got some music going on. You got something going on. Constantly promote.
Getting into these festivals, right?
Everywhere, yeah. As many shows as possible.
Show coming up on the 4th, Yardables in Jackson.
That's hard.
Yes, is it a boxing match?
Yeah, it's a Stop the Gun Violence event.
That's
so it's
sweet.
like you got an issue with somebody, y'all have some words on social media or whatever.
Box it out?
Put the gloves on, step in the ring, and then that's that. Leave it right there.
Wow.
That's good.
And Devin, like we had you just cut 100 heads for back to school?
Yeah,
Yeah, me and the barbershop just did 101
Yes.
haircuts. Yeah,
They always attend. I always see your employees, a couple of people at the King Center doing a back to school event.
Yeah, so yeah, usually every year we get together, a couple of us, and we go down to the King Center and participate in their back to school program. But this year we all went to a hair show in Chicago, so we had to miss it. So we kind of just did our own this year or whatever.
Right.
But,
did y'all give away backpacks too?
No, they gave them away at the King Center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wow,
Yeah.
sitting into, you know how much a single mother that may have 4 or 5 boys, they may
Definitely.
needed that. Like, I can't afford to get their hair cut for the first day of school, and I got this. Like, that is such a blessing. So, keep up the good work in the community. I see you got your merch out. What you doing with that?
So the merch, like, really what's crazy about the merch is it never really was supposed to go to this level. It kind of, when I first dropped the merch, it was only supposed to be for like a couple people that asked for it or something like that. So then when I started realizing like people was starting to feel it or whatever, I started dropping more or whatever, and it's been selling like crazy. Like especially with Waylon. Like I just told somebody yesterday, I was like, he's one of my biggest supporters. I was like, he got more Claremont gear than I got, basically.
Yes, because I had a sponsor for Waylon, and he definitely was like, nah, I ain't feeling that. I got my own people. And I'm like, okay. When you get discouraged, I'm gonna start with you, Willie. Like, do you ever get discouraged? Like, dang, this ain't pushing like I wanted to. How do you keep going?
Faith, you gotta keep faith. You just gotta be one with yourself and know that this is what you're supposed to be doing. You gonna have hard times, but if you have faith in what it is that you're working towards, if you keep going, there will be better days. Gotta go through the obstacles, you gotta learn so that you.
And then you putting in double jeopardy because you doing music and you pushing a business, and it's just like, how are you keeping sane? How do you keep up with your music? How do you keep up?
My secret is God, but other people have their own things and desires and motivations, but my inspiration and motivation is God.
To just keep pushing to do all of
I have
it.
faith that I can do what I'm supposed to be able to do. It was already in God's plan.
So at night when you laying in the bed, you just jump up like, oh, I got an idea.
Sometimes.
That's how it come about?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Now I gotta ask you about your vibe in the studio. How do you come up with your music? Like,
normally it's a lot of cannabis around, a lot of good weed influencing, but it's everyday life, the environment, the things that we do, the things that we go through, the people that I interact with, they inspire the music that I create.
I appreciate y'all for coming on.
For sure.
It's much love. I had a good time with y'all, and I just wish everybody the best success in everything that they doing. Keep pushing, y'all. Y'all doing wonderful. Y'all got great music together. I hope to maybe one day y'all collaborate or something. You know what I'm saying? That would be nice.
Yeah, put something
And it's Cocktails and Conversation, and I'm out.